This is the Cool Photo Tools Podcast, episode number 96, December 5th, 2016.
Are you sick of trying to learn all the new photo software? Are you tired of hearing about the next big thing in photography? Well, neither are we. Welcome to Cool Photo Tools with Jay Piersdorf and Rhonda Spencer.
Today's program is brought to you by Skillshare. For a limited time, get 3 months of Skillshare Premium for just 99 cents. Anyone can take an online class, watch video lessons, and create projects. Over 4,000 premium classes. Go to coolphototools.com/Skillshare for your discount code. That's coolphototools.com/Skillshare. Happy holidays, Cool Photo Tools people.
Yep, here we are.
Santa Claus will soon be ringing our doorbell.
Maybe.
We don't have a fireplace. My name is Jay Piersdorf. In the back is Rhonda Spencer. Welcome, Rhonda, to another exciting
Morning, Jay.
wintry episode in chilly December here in Arizona. Brr.
That's good. No, well, we're not exactly burr.
I know I got the fireplace roaring in the back there. Roar.
Yeah.
Or something. I
I don't know. I like winter. I like the coolness. I just don't like it because everything's kind of gray.
Sometimes it is, yeah. Sun doesn't come out most of the day. Some days.
And like it looks like all the vegetation, everything kind of just turns gray. Nothing blooms. We have very little green in the desert.
So we got a bunch of stuff to talk about today. More stuff. And hopefully this is all on your Christmas list. And if so, you can just go to coolphototools.com and click on our show notes. And you can go right to all these things we've been talking about and then order them up, especially the ones that go to Amazon.com, because we have an affiliate link there, which means that all the stuff that you buy from Amazon, we get a small commission, which helps us keep the lights on here at Cool Photo Tools. So we would appreciate you if you do that very, very much. It doesn't increase your cost. It's the same to you, and they pay us a little bit. All right. So, Rhonda, you want to start today? I think I started last week.
Yeah. Remember how we were talking about the Instamatics that weren't Instamatics? The Polaroids?
Yeah, they were actually, Kodak made the Instamatic, which didn't take instant pictures at all.
Right.
So that was completely ridiculous.
So this camera, it cracked me up. This is an original instant camera reinvented.
Yeah, I've seen these.
Did you see this?
Yeah, in fact, we were talking about the Impossible film last week.
Yeah.
And this is, if you need to buy a new camera that shoots that instant film.
Look at
this. Is it.
Yeah. Look at this. And the interesting thing that I found on it is it has like a ring light flash on the front of it.
Yeah, it's got a bunch of LEDs that circle around the front here. So
it does.
Just in case the flash was too far from the lens to prevent you from getting red eye, they're going to put it right back there so that it's a sure thing.
And you've got a remote trigger on it.
Your phone can control it, and it's also digital, isn't it? I mean, you can take the photos and get them to your app. And you can make more. You can print more rather than the old Polaroid. You had to keep pushing the button if you wanted.
I think this one looks close to what the old Polaroids used to really look like.
Well, yeah, because of the shape. You have to get a big enough projection to make it go. These are pretty cool. How much do these cost? This is from the Impossible project.
I don't think they were that horribly expensive, like $299.
$200 or $300.
$299 right there.
$299.
$299.
Yeah, that's kind of fun. So if you're looking for an instant picture camera that's got some modern digital techniques that go with it, this is the i1 from Impossible. We'll link to this in the show notes at coolphototools.com.
Isn't that cool, though?
I thought that's pretty cool.
I did.
I haven't seen anybody that actually has one of these yet, so I would like to see one or handle one. Maybe we could rent one and see what happens. Maybe probably just buy one. Somebody just buy us one and send it to us.
I was going to say for
don't we have any Patreons
$299, I think that you would buy it instead of rent it.
Yeah, I suppose. But you might actually like it, especially if you have any interest in instant pictures.
Okay, I got a question for you, though. What do you think this plus minus on the ring light is, where you can turn it off and on or adjust it?
That's a good question. There's a little plus minus on the ring light there.
See?
Yeah. I'm just going to guess that it's for more or less.
More or less light?
Probably more. Well, it might be light, but also just might be exposure too, because usually instant picture film is a little fussy about exposure, so you could half stop one way or the other could make a big difference in how the image looks.
Look, it's got the flash cube on the top. Look, it looks like a flash cube on the
No,
top.
it's a ring light.
It's a ring light.
That's the viewfinder on the top.
Is it?
Yeah, you put your eyeball through that. It's like a rangefinder viewfinder because you can't see through the lens because it needs to.
True. You're right. You're right.
It's a wacky design. It really is.
It is.
It's quite different than anything Polaroid would have come up with. I'll give them that.
It is. It is a wacky design.
This wins the Cool Photo Tools Wacky Design Award for
does.
this week. Thanks, Impossible. All right, so I got something here. Do you have a
Okay.
logo? You got maybe a logo to
I do.
like you put on your like you use for a watermark. You put it on your images.
Well, I have my own logo. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a bird pulling a string.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen it. Do you use it for anything?
It's on some of my stuff. I think if you go,
I don't see it on your Facebook images.
no, you don't. So hold on. While you're doing whatever, I'll look and I'll see if I can show you my logo.
All right. Well, a lot of photographers don't have a logo, and the trouble with having a logo, is that you really have to pay somebody to design it. And while you can go to Fiverr.com and get one for $5, sometimes those are not exactly what you have in mind. But also the problem with them is that you want to put them on your photograph. That you want to, if you're going to put your images on the web, it's nice if they have a way for you to, to be able to identify who did it. Now the problem, of course, is that you don't want to make your watermark or your logo so big that it ruins your image. And in fact, Trey Ratcliffe, and I'll link this in the show notes, the famous photographer, he has a big dissertation on how he hates watermarks, he doesn't use them, and he's making money, he's fine. So
Yeah.
logos aren't necessarily everything, right? But here's the deal. There's a company called Photologo, and it's at photologo.co that will make you a logo. And this is designed for photographers. And this is, and the beauty of this kind of logo, I really like these. And the beauty of this is that their logos look good on a photograph, which a lot of logos, they're too big or they're too distracting. You want something that looks kind of like a signature. And see, I'm going to scroll down here to the bottom, those of you who are on the YouTube version. I'll make that a little bigger for you. You can take a look at some of these logos that they have designed here. So you've got a kind of a handwriting font that shows the photographer's name, and then in type set small, and below that you have the photographer's name and/or studio where it's actually readable. Most people don't have very legible signatures at all. So just to sign a photograph doesn't mean anybody's going to know who the heck you are. You still need to have it so that they can read who you are and look you up on the internet. So that's what this company does. It's photologo.com. They design logos that look like they're handwritten and then put your name printed below them. And they deliver them to you in Adobe Illustrator format, some white and black pings, so they're ready to go. You can just drop them onto your image in Photoshop or in Lightroom, and they're good. Now, they're having a special, and they've been having this 24-hour special for at least 2 weeks now, so I think it's probably ongoing. And that is that for $40, they'll make you one of these logos. $39.99. So Matt Kloskowski was talking about this the other day, is how I found out about it. And he's got one. His looks good. I had one of mine made. Looks pretty good, too.
What do you have?
I have one of these photo logos.
Just a photo logo?
Yeah. Well, see, you haven't been paying attention. Rhonda's not paying attention in the back of them. Rhonda is shopping on Amazon. She's still thinking about those headphones that are gold with the brown and leather on them.
I was actually trying to find my little logo guy.
And you can't find it anywhere, can you? Because you never use it.
I do use it
Here,
occasionally.
I think you should get one of these photo logos and just give that up.
Actually, my photo logo that I have, I use, like I said, it's a bird. It's a GIF that I have made. It's a bird pulling a string. It's a black bird pulling a string. So it's animated and it's both my logo. But right now I can't find it, so never mind. Okay. You want to... So I found... Do you want to go back over to me? Yeah?
Hang on.
Okay.
I'm on you.
Are you on?
You're
me?
on. You're
Hey,
on.
Hi, here I am. Yeah.
That's all I can do.
Okay, no,
Can't do any more than that.
switch over to my computer though.
Oh, you want me to put you on the screen?
Yeah, put my
Put
screen
your
on
screen on
my
the screen.
on this screen.
For those people that are watching on YouTube.
Yes. I ran into this guy's photography. Oh, I should say it's two guys. highlight. And
Ryland West, and what was the other one? Paul Heron, Heran.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Look at some of their work. It's fabulous.
Oh,
So-
sure, they're good.
But were you doing night photography and then they're like doing painting with light at the same time?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah,
It
they're
is
good.
good.
Yeah, they're awesome. Yeah, I'm jealous.
I mean, I looked at some of this stuff and I was like, just wow, it's beautiful, beautiful. Let's look at Desert Sky. Let's bring this.
Okay, so obviously you can't see that on iTunes, so we're going to link
No,
to
you
that in the
can't.
show notes.
So, in other words, you need to go home, look on your computer, and look at this.
Yep, good stuff.
It is.
Sadly, the internet is chock full of really nice images that I didn't do.
Yeah, I thought these guys really have done some really lovely work.
So, do you like to do light painting? You do any kind of light painting yourself?
I have. I'm not necessarily that talented in it. Yeah, these guys have spent a lot of time in what they do.
Well, I'm going to direct you to a Facebook page that you might want to like. I think you have to actually request to join these pages. And this is a Facebook page of Eric Pare.
Uh-huh.
That's Eric is ERIC and last name is PARE with a tilde on the top of it. Not a tilde, a grave. What's that little accent mark on it? Mm-hmm. And you can get it at Eric Pare Photo. But just, and I'll link to this in the show notes so you can go right to it. But he does a lot of light painting stuff, and he's got his Facebook page talks about how to do it, and other people that do it post their stuff on there. And you're making your own lights for going outside and doing light painting. They look like they look like the swords from Star Wars. The lightsabers, which they kind of look like that. And there's some really, really innovative and cool ideas here. I'm scrolling through these on this website here. It's his Facebook page, and these are really fun. There's lots of things you can do with light painting. So if you're interested in that, I think that's a good resource. Take a look at his Facebook page, and he links to some tutorials on how to make those lights and things that are fairly inexpensive and materials to use. Rhonda, back to you.
Okay, so we're going to talk about lights, and let's talk about Westcott's new flexible LED. Have you seen this one?
No.
Is that not cool?
What is this? What is it?
It's a flex bicolor mat or daylight colored mat.
So these look like they're just kind of
They're like
a fabric which they have stitched LED lights
these
to.
into, correct.
And these are like $300,
Yeah,
$400.
yeah.
They're not very big.
No.
Like here's a
Well,
1 by 1
yeah,
foot, 1 foot by 2 foot.
and 2 foot by 2 foot.
So these are going to be probably for close-up stuff. I'm thinking just because they're not very big.
I thought that was really interesting, though.
These could be, and they're bicolor, so you can turn them from daylight to tungsten light, or it's anywhere in between. These are a little wacky and different. These are from Westcott.
Something light to be able to carry. It's always good to have.
Well, that's true. You could roll them up because they're kind of a fabric thing.
Yep.
And stick them around.
Yeah.
But they're LEDs. I wonder how bright they get. So this would be more
I
for
don't
video
know.
guys rather than stills.
I don't know. Think about some of these LEDs you have anymore will blind you.
Well, yeah. I mean, they can be, but they're usually. I haven't seen any that are that bright for photographers to pack around in a small. Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Yeah. Well, and let's see if I can find out but they tell us how much the lumens are on these. Just says LED daylight mats. Perfectly balanced. Has bicolored mat. Tells the temperatures.
Well, we'll have Rhonda report back to us on that because
Yeah.
she's clearly lost in the ozone.
I am, but I thought that was very, very interesting.
Yeah, so these are the official name of these is the Westcott what?
Coming back up. Doo-doo.
Flex LED.
Flex LEDs.
Westcott Flex FLEX LED. We'll put a link.
It's something different that we haven't seen.
Yeah, no, Westcott is they innovate. You
Yeah.
know, good on them. I don't know that the price power function is there for these. I don't know. Why would you use one of these instead of something else?
Because it's light and easy to carry,
Okay.
and you got a battery pack you can put on it. So roll that baby up, put it in your camera bag.
Now it'll be interesting to see how actually. I'm sure there's some stats on the actual brightness of these things, but it'd be nice if manufacturers would just say,
Just put it out there.
At ISO 400, you're going to, at 3 foot away, you're going to shoot at f11 at 125th of a second or whatever it is. Just, kind of so photographers can kind of get, instead of getting our lumen meter out and trying to figure out what actually that was, it would be nice to get to know a little better than after you get, well, that's not bright enough. I can't take a portrait with that.
Right.
Of course, it's all going to depend.
Subject.
All right, so I have an interesting article here,
Okay.
which is kind of photo related, kind of a little bit off our beaten path here. But this comes to us from Upshot.com, and this is a social story. We don't usually talk about social stories, but I thought I would just break into this because it's kind of an interesting one. And this is about a teen who was bullied for her incredibly dark skin color.
I saw that.
But she has the last laugh because she has become a model, and quite a good one. Sought after here. This is 19-year-old Senegalese model, Koudia Diop. Apologize if I didn't get that pronunciation correct there. Calls herself a melanin goddess. And she's taken Instagram by storm after she participated in a photo shoot for the Colored Girl campaign. Now, and taking a look at these pictures, she does have incredibly dark skin. And if you look at some of her modeling photos here, this would be really, this one doesn't show as much, but there's one down here. This is a great shot here. You can kind of see in contrast what her skin tone is. And this is really an opportunity for photographers. I mean, I'm thinking, and look at this in black and white.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah, she's stunning. And with that dark a skin, when you light this a certain way, she looks metallic.
She does.
Yeah, it's just an incredible. I can imagine she's going to be a very sought after model, and what a thrill this would be as a photographer to be able to photograph her. So,
Like I said, she's stunning.
yeah, she really, really is. So,
Wow.
good on you. All
Yeah.
right, all right, Rhonda, back to you.
Okay. I found another printing company.
Another printing company.
Yeah.
That's the 39th one this week.
Probably. I thought this is pretty good prices though. This is Whitewall, and they have where you can print directly on wood. So it's
What?
yeah. It's
Why would you want to do that?
print directly
You
on
could just,
wood?
instead of painting your house, you could have it photo printed. All the lumber, have it printed on there.
Anyway, going back to what I was saying, you can have your prints put on wood, and for a 24 by 18, it's $94.95.
Kind of pricey.
I think that's pretty cheap.
24 by 18. That's not as cheap as a canvas.
No.
How thick a piece of wood? Can you repurpose it later and build it into a doghouse or something?
Not thinking so.
No.
Not
All right, so the
thinking
wood grain shows through here. It's clearly the intent on this one. Oh, these are nice.
Yeah,
and this
they're
is
nice.
this is at us.whitewall.com.
Whitewall.com.
us.whitewall.com.
So, like it says.
Oh, I like that one. Yeah, I see. We're seeing a picture of the Golden Gate Bridge here, and you're seeing a light. What is it? Does it pine or birch or
It
some
does.
kind of wood tone in the back? It looks like it's a plywood or a laminate or veneer.
Visible wood grain,
Yeah,
it says.
and the wood is clearly showing through in the light areas of the print. So, and they do make look okay. And Rhonda's showing.
Yep.
You can get it where it doesn't show through or where it does show through. That's kind of
Where-
like the metallic ones give you that option too, don't the
Yes.
prints on metal?
So it's birch
Oh,
wood.
it's birch. Okay. Well, see, I knew it was birch. I didn't know. I had no clue.
But yeah, it's just a different look, you know?
Yeah. Something. If you're looking for something different,
Yes.
I think this could be it.
This could be it. I like I said, for it actually being a wood print, I didn't think that under $100 was too crazy.
No, it's unique, so you kind of have to, when something's coming up that unique, you have to go with the unique factor, and it's going to be at a premium price.
Be a really cool background to put on one of your nature type photography stuff,
Well, it would be
Yeah,
nice.
it would.
I would give you. Well, what's the biggest size that they make in that?
24 by 18.
That is the biggest?
That is your biggest,
Okay.
yeah.
But they
Well,
make
no,
little
it
ones.
says no more custom sizes options.
Oh, so there are
So
other
you can,
sizes.
yes, you can customize your size.
What's
over
like
there.
a 16 by 20?
16? Well, you have about 16 by 12. You got-
What? No standard sizes?
No, they've got off
wacky
sizes.
guys.
Yeah. 24 by 18,
Yeah. All right.
4 by 4.
Okay.
Okay, that's not bad. A 4 by 4 for $8, $7.95.
A 4 by 4?
4 by 4, yeah.
Oh, that's now. See, now you're talking. Now, how many of those? If you glued them together and made a collage, or you could make some kind of a display.
Yeah,
you know.
you agreed. You could make a
Yeah.
display. You could make it interesting.
So, what's the
display.
next size up from 4 by 4?
All right, let me look. So is 12 by 8,
Which is at $36.
$36.
And then there's some shipping too, because you're shipping a wood block.
Yeah,
through
you are shipping a wood block.
Okay, well, there's that.
But yeah, it's like, I thought that was kind of interesting.
Have you ever thought about creating your own shop?
My own shop?
Yeah. As art.
Okay.
Well, this is from creativepro.com. And if you use Adobe Illustrator or some other kind of program like that, there's an article here on showing you how to create your own chop. Now, in Western culture, we're just talking about photo logo, to put your logo on there. But in Eastern culture, specifically Chinese, they don't use a photo logo. They use something called a chop. It's an identifying symbol. And you've seen these probably on various Asian artwork. It's kind of it's usually red. It's like a kind of a stamp, and then it can be square or round, and it has a symbols in it. So it's not readable to Westerners, but if you just something different, I'm just thinking
like it.
outside the box here.
It's okay. I like it.
You can make a chop, which is this little square or round symbol that you
So-
can include on your prints.
Do you tell them what you would like it to say, and then
No, you're on your own on this one, kid.
Oh,
But they just show you some examples on how you might figure it out, and you could take here they show an example where you took your signature and then kind of simplify it, roughen it, make it look like the authentic Chinese chops. Like here's one there that they give an example of that the author of this article made one. So that's just something to think about, and of course, you make a rubber stamp of it right after you're done, so then you can apply it to paper using. They make these inks that you can get, at Michael's, crafts.
Interesting.
Rubber stamp people know all about these different colors of ink, and you would use that, and you could put them on photographs. Just if you had something that was suitable. I'm just saying, just
That's
helping you
interesting.
think outside the box there.
I think it's interesting.
Yeah. All right, Rhonda, back to you.
Okay, so for all you lazy people that want a one-stop shopping on doing your prints.
And who doesn't?
Yes, so this company actually called American Frame, you can upload your image, you can select your paper, then you can select your frame, and you can have it framed, printed, and the whole thing all one
Okay,
time.
So this is AmericanFrame.com.
AmericanFrame.com.
And so you're claiming that this is unique just because you can upload your image and they print it and frame it?
Yeah.
Now
and-
there's other companies that do this.
Yeah, but I thought this was pretty interesting that just like your one-stop shopping. Most of
There's
the
competition.
maybe. I was going to
Now
say
there
most.
is. Don't give me no maybe.
Most of my printing companies only do printing, though. They don't offer the option of going ahead and mounting it and matting it and doing the whole thing for
All
you.
right. So what is this?
So-
What does this up the price if you wanted to go
that's a
ahead and
really
get
good
the
question.
whole frame game going on your
Let's go.
photo that you send in?
Let me look.
See, she's Rhonda.
Hey.
You never have this.
Hey.
You're never ready for that. When do I ask?
I know I should always write down exactly how much everything costs.
When does
Well,
Jay say? And what does that cost? What's the price? Ron's going. Let me look.
I think that this would be very subjective because it depends on what type of paper you want, decides on what type mat, what type of frame. I imagine you could get pretty costly,
Well, go ahead and look. I'll wait.
Going on to the next subject. Thank you very much.
Okay, well, while you're looking that up.
Now I'm going to move on to my
I'll,
next thing because I know exactly how much the next one costs.
So this was at AmericanFrame.com.
American Frame,
Okay.
yes.
And
Yes.
so you want to order your pictures with frames, that's a place that does
Yes,
it.
there you go.
This is from swagnationusa.com. And this is the all-popular, ever-famous, camera-shaped toilet paper holder.
Oh, my.
Now, this, of course, reminds me of Polaroid. The corporation that's gone out of business. They used to make cameras that looked almost exactly like this. Now, clearly, this is an imitation, but they do have the rainbow stripe on it, and they did make cameras, instant picture cameras that looked like this. The pictures that would shoot the picture out the front, they'd spit the picture out the front. Well, this one is not a real camera, but this spits toilet paper out the front. So-
I just had this vision is that if you don't have like the toilet paper hanging off of it and you've got that mounted in your bathroom next to your commode and somebody goes in, they're going to be like, he's really strange. What the devil is he doing with a camera aimed at me while I'm sitting on the commode?
So you're trying to say that this is a non-starter for a project, or a product.
I'm just saying it would definitely be a conversation piece. You definitely want the toilet paper hanging out the front so somebody knows that that's
But no,
toilet
this
paper.
is look at it this way. See, look at this image. See, then you can put it on the wall back
Well,
there.
switch it over where we can see that image.
Oh.
All right, there you go.
No, that's not.
No, that's me.
There it is.
There
Okay.
you go.
All right. So, well, it's one of those things that I suppose it's an acquired taste, but it looks like it's pretty well made. What is it? Is it motorized?
It'd have to be.
No.
No, I guess it
be.
wouldn't have to be.
No, I don't think it is.
Well, that would be half the fun is pushing the thing and having to go.
Well, yeah,
roll out.
maybe they'll come out with a deluxe model. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I don't think it is. There's just a few left in stock, and they have sold over 575 of
Oh,
them.
I bet.
Yeah. So, and it's $34.99. That is the Swag Nation camera-shaped toilet paper.
That's what he's getting for Christmas.
Well, actually, I was going to get you one, but maybe I can stop the order because you didn't seem to really like it after you saw it. So it's okay. Yeah, that's pretty much something really different here. All right, Rhonda,
that's
I'm going
funny.
to just switch over. Did you find the price on that? Oh, you gave up on it.
I gave up on it.
Okay.
We have things that we have to cover. I had to
I'm
move on.
Going to just stop asking.
I
just
had to move
Rhonda
on.
never knows. So
I had
if you
to
don't know
move
the
on.
price, it's not happening here.
Most things I know the price for. That one I didn't.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So from Adorama Pix, do you ever use Adorama Pix?
I have used Adorama Pix, and I have mostly been happy with their service. And a couple times they've had to redo things for me because I'm kind of picky. But as they've gotten older, they've gotten better. I think some of the first stuff they did was a little shaky, but
I was looking
mostly
at
like
their metal prints that they have. I thought their prices were really nice, but I was intrigued too that look at all the different shapes that you can get.
Oh, so you can have these. You have prints made on metal.
Yeah.
This is for AdoramaPix.com.
AdoramaPix. So
And which is the companion's Adorama camera store. This is their photo lab.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can have your pictures printed on these various. What would you do this for? I mean, how big are these? Are they? This is like Christmas ornament kind of things, or are they
let's
bigger
see
than
on the
that?
size
or-
on these. Well, now you can go 16 by 16 on a heart.
Oh, so
That's pretty
they're
good
just
size.
serious about
Yeah.
wacky shape.
How about the
for,
hexagon? 13 by 15.
Yeah. Well,
So-
okay. So I guess if you were making wall arrangements,
Yeah.
the number of the hexagons would be good. The
Well,
hearts, I suppose even the hearts. I don't know.
The price isn't bad. Well, yeah, if you had a couple that newly married, the couple portrait, $62, 16 by 16. That's not bad.
No, that seems completely doable.
Yeah. We've got the panoramas. Let's see what the panoramas that you can go to. 12 by 36 for just under 100. Yeah, for a metal print. Not bad. So there you go. What do you think, huh?
I don't know. It's something different. If you have a client that's looking for something very different than the traditional print sizes, this could be it for you.
Yeah.
So Adoramapics.com.
Well, even if you want the traditional sizes, because they do the traditional sizes also.
And these are metals. So
These
they're
are
gonna-
metals.
Generally, you don't frame them anyway. You just have little
Just-
blocks and float them against the wall
Well,
or something
and
like
like I
that.
was going to say, so 12 by 18, $55. Not bad,
Yeah, no, that's not bad.
you know?
Not for a metal.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what time it is.
Already?
Yeah, it is that time once again.
Wowee. We just blast through these, don't we?
There's just so much stuff. We
There
just
is.
can't hardly make it through the day.
Can't do it.
And if we weren't looking for prices, it'd be even quicker.
I'm going to start hitting him every time. How much did that cost, Jay? Well, I don't know. I will get even.
Well, I always like to know how much stuff costs. You know
I
what
do
mean?
too.
'Cause then I can tell if I'm going to buy 2 or 3.
Well, to my little point of framing, if you have ever taken an image in and taken it to some place like Michael's, the pricing becomes very subjective when you have different prints, when you have different mats, when you have different frames. All of a sudden, prices can change a lot on framing. So in order to do that, I imagine the spectrum would be very wide. Very
Well,
wide.
yeah, but so you're probably right. But yeah, it would be certainly convenient if you have customers that just want to have that all handled. You can just drop ship it.
Yeah.
You know, tell them, yeah, just send it to my customer. They want the white mat.
Yep,
black
this,
frame,
and have it be
float
done.
frame. Yeah. All righty. Well,
Okay.
everybody, we will talk to you next week. It's getting dangerously closer and closer to Christmas. And so you better be thinking about what you're going to get us because,
Jay's getting coal.
yeah, well,
He's been a bad boy all season.
coal. Okay.
He's getting coal.
Oh, I thought I was getting cold.
Coal.
No, I'm in
you know,
Arizona. We don't get
those little black things that people got in their stockings for being naughty.
lumps of coal.
Lumps
yes,
of
that's
coal,
a US,
exactly.
U.S. Santa Claus tradition.
Yes.
Get that if you've been naughty.
Yes.
but
What does
not
that tell you?
nice. I don't know. All right, everybody.
Bye.
Next-
We'll see you next week. Bye.
You've been listening to the Cool Photo Tools podcast. Sign up for our mailing list at coolphototools.com. Got a question? Send an email or MP3 audio file to info@coolphototools.com. Thanks for listening.